mentioned, we are 4 years of public schools. So we have 9 colleges in total, which offer more than 60 undergraduate majors, 70 master degree programs, plus 3 doctor level programs. So right now we have nearly 39,000 students enrolled, including the undergraduate and the graduate students. And even we have a very large student population, but we still try to keep our class size small. So our student and faculty ratio, which is a 24 versus 1. And then for all of that, the average class size is a 27 students in one class. So if it's like a major classes, you have a less students in one class. But if it's like a general education courses, you probably have more than 27 students in a class. So it depends on the course and depends on the levels of the course. But average class size is 27 students. For the international students, we have about like 2,800 international students in total, including international students and like a domestic, that is only for the international students, including the graduate and undergraduate students. Okay. So let me stop here. Let's go back to check the chat to see if I'm missing anything. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so it's good. Then I will share it again. It doesn't, I didn't see anyone see, you didn't see anything anymore. Okay, I will share it again. Okay, I will continue. So here you can see CSUN, we are very diverse campus. Our students just come from all kinds of backgrounds and ethnic groups. You can see for international students, it's listed is takes about like 4.3% among all the student population. In the right side, you can see this is the top 10 countries where our international students coming from. Actually, our international students coming from 90 different countries. Here, just the top 10 countries where our students coming from. All right. So here is just our top majors we offered at CSUN. So you can see the top 25. We are ranked as top 25 rising star institution for research in North America. And then by the U.S. News, we ranked as a top 20 public school in the Western United States. Here is the other, like just like top majors we offer at CSUN. The College of Engineering and Computer Science topped 130 in the United States and top 35 in the Western region. And for our College of Business and Economics, you can see we ranked as the best business school by Princeton Review. And in the College of Business, the accounting and finance, they are all top ranked as like in the top 10 in the Californias and in the United States, the top 68 for accounting. And because we are so close to the Buffalo Hills and Hollywood, that's why we have these very strong 2 programs, which is our film productions and the music. And they are all ranked as a top 25 in the nations. And as well as the animation, which is also top 17 among all the public schools in the United States. So here is just the most popular and strong programs we offer at CSUN. But as I said, at CSUN, we offer more than 60 undergraduate majors, including the social science, the physics, like physical science, arts, and then a lot. So if you are interested in, you can always Google CSUN catalog. And then you will find a list of all the majors we offered at CSUN. If you could, you can also leave your email like directly to me, and then I can email you our digital brochure where you can find basic information about CSUN and all the major we offered at CSUN as well. So next, I will just go over some majors that the international students they are interested in the most, or the majority of international students apply at CSUN. So the first one definitely is the College of Engineering and Computer Science. This is the top the school, the top major that our international student apply. So in the College of Engineering, we have 5 departments. In each department, they have several majors. Take computer science as an example because this is the most popular one. So in the computer science department, we have a major in data science, in computer science, and information technology. So you have different concentrations you can take as the computer science. All right. And for our College of Engineering, it's very hands-on experience. You have got a lot of project and research with all our faculty and the staffs. And we have 7 different labs for you to do the research. So here just some example. The picture you can see is just examples. So this is our lab for the mechanical engineering students. And this is the satellite research project our students and the faculty they are working on. And the last picture you can see is our racing car is designed and built all by our students themselves. All right. So our engineering have a very strong network. As you can see, we have our alumni work in all kinds of big tech company such as Apple, Jet Pollution Laboratory, and aerospace or corporations. All right, and then in the next one, I will just introduce about the business. So in the business, we have 6 different majors. We have accounting, finance, business administration, management, economics, and one more like a supply chains management. And within the business administration, they have also the other concentrations that you can look at. So our business, every year we have more than 800 business school students graduate from our school, either intern or find jobs in all kinds of industry across the nations. Those will be your network, because we have this great program. It's called a mentor program. We'll pair you with our alumni who already work in the industry to be your mentor and guide you what you need to prepare, and help you with your work, how to find a jobs after graduation. For example, if you're an accounting student, we'll find a alumni who already work in the company or in the firms or as accountants or auditors, and then they will be your mentor. So sometimes they will even ask you to follow shadowing them for to their workplace for a daily basis to observe what's the daily work look like in the industry. So those will be your network and a resource to help you to find interns or jobs later. All right, and if you have interested in the start up your own business, we also have CSUN Innovation Incubator or Small Business Entrepreneurship program. So these 2 programs will help you to starting up your own company, turning your ideas and into the real service or the products. For examples, last year we have 2 success story. We have one team of CSUN students won the 10,000 funding to start up their sport app in the Apple Store and the Google Store. And we have another students won about a 20,000 dollars to support their startup company from the Silicon Valley. So those are the success story that they gets the help, gets the advice from these 2 entrepreneurship program and get funding and enable them to start build up their own companies. All right, so That is our business of a college. And as I mentioned, we have very strong cinemas and television arts. So we have all the Hollywood standardized equipment, and it's free for our students to do the projects. And it's very common to see, like the film crew from the Hollywood to shoot the movies or shoot TV shows on our campus. And our faculties, they are used to work in the industry or they're still working in the industry, will be your network, help you find interns or job later. Then for the music, is that like besides the traditional music performance major, we also offer kind of like music industry and like a music therapy program. So for the music industry program, that is combination of a music major and the business major. So you'll take half courses in music department and half in the business department. After the graduation, you'll work as a administrator or operations or in the music or entertainment company. And for the music therapy, the major that is using the music to heal the patient with their mental or physical problems. And our faculty, they all certificated music therapists. We even have the music clinic on our campus. All right, so here are just some examples of the internship our students get. So our international students find intern in the Walt Disney, Burbank Studio, Warner Bros, Tesla, all these very well known company, and also other companies that's not well known but is still good company in the Los Angeles or in the California or even the nationwide. So here is just like some examples where our alumni work. So you can see we have our students work in a variety of industry across the nations. And right now, this is just some examples of what our international students accomplish while they are studying at CISA. So these students, they either won a nationwide or California-wide conference award, or they work as a student assistant on campus to do the research or do the like a very technical practical skills. For example, the Daniel, he is the like electronic engineering major student, but he also work as staff, like student staff in our IT department and the smart lab tutoring to get more hands-on and practical skills. And all this like a on-campus job are paid. And the last one you can see is our one of our alumni who used to be our software engineering students, and right now she is alumni working the Audible at like a software engineering level 2. So imagine if you take advantage of the resource and network at CSUN, all this accomplishment you may like achieved one day, and you may be one of these students. And besides the academic supports, we also give a lot of like other resources to support students' life, social life, or just like physical life. You can see this is the gyms we have at CSUN. It's modern, full with all the facilities and the equipment, and most importantly, is free to our students. All right. So right now, you may just really want interested in know what's the tuition and if we offer a scholarship for you, right? So as I mentioned, we are very affordable, like a tuition in the California, even comparing with the other U.S. university in the United States. So you can see for the tuition only, is about like 1 year, 2 semester. The total tuition is 16,476. And then there's other fee that you have to pay to school, which is a health insurance, which is like a 2,076. So add up in total, the mandatory fee that you need to pay to school is 18 to 90 hundreds per year. The other fee listed here, such as books and supply, room and meals, and other expenses, that is not the fee that you pay to school. It's a personal expenses. For example, if you can find free books online, or if you can find books in the library, you just rent it, and then you don't need to spend all these fees for the books and the supplies. And if you have relatives live in the LA, you just want to live with them, then you don't need to live on campus, and then you don't need to pay 30,000 or of $30,000 for the on-campus housing. Or if you want to save money, you can rent a small apartment and then share a room with your friends, with your classmate, and then it will be cheaper than this. And the same here as the other expenses. That's our personal expenses. We just make it easy for you to understand how much you may need to study at CSUN for a year, including everything. That is 35,102 in total 1 year, two semester. That is for undergraduate students. If you're the graduate students, the tuition a little bit cheaper. Will be the total will be the 34,102. And in the right side, you can see this is the scholarship that we offer to international students. The total amount varies from the 500 up to the 10,000. Okay, but there's one thing keep in mind is that all the scholarship list here that is provide to the current international students. That means as the time you apply to CSUN, there isn't any scholarship for you. But once you already study at CSUN and earn very good CSUN GPA, then you are eligible to apply all the scholarships listed here, and you can apply multiple scholarship at the same time. And also, there's other way to compensate your cost studying here, and that is on-campus job. So we do have international students work on campus. It's paid, and for international students, you can work up to 20 hours per week. So the minimum pay right now is about 13 out dollars per hour, and then the maximum pay I think is $18 per hour for students assistant. It varies the positions and your experience. All right. So right now I will just go over quickly about our admission requirements. So if you are the freshman admission applicants, that means you graduate from high school and you directly apply to the 4 year university. Then what we look at is the you have 3.0 high school GPA. Then we require you to take English proficiency exam, which is TOEFL 61, L 6.0. And then right now we also accept the Duolingo 95. There's also other exams we accepted. It's listed here, but it just right now the most popular English proficiency exam among international students are TOEFL, IELTS, and Duolingo. So no ACT or ACD. There's a no essay and no recommendation letter required. So we just look at two things: high school GPA and your English proficiency exam score. All right. Then we also accept transfer. So if you're already studying a college and you or the university in your home country, you just want to get a UA's bachelor degree, so you can transfer to us. So for the transfer, what do we look at it? We just look at if you have a college level math completed with CU higher, and if your college GPA has a 2.0 above, and if you meet the English proficiency exam scored. For example, the TOEFL 61, L 6.0, and the Duolingo 95. If you want to know how many units you can transfer to us, we need to take a look at your transcripts and decide how many units we can accept that you can transfer to us. Okay, based on the transfer units, then you can calculate how many units you are left to graduate to get a bachelor degree from CSUN, and how many years that takes you to earn all these units. All right. So if you already get your bachelor degree, we do offer the graduate application, the graduate